This is Camera Cole, where we look at life through the lens of truth. And I'm going to tell you something that most people on the internet won't tell you. When you're starting out on content, the best equipment you can buy is whichever one you want. It doesn't matter. Okay, I've been doing content for 4 years, and most of the time it's for small businesses. Sometimes it's for friends and family, and a lot of the time it's for myself. Yeah, you're not going to hear this information pretty much anywhere else on the internet, because in order for people to fund their videos, they have to have some sort of affiliate brand. Usually them recommending it is going to get them paid. If you go to any other YouTube video, the odds of them saying like, oh, this is the most important equipment, you should buy this brand, I like this one the most, like they've gotten good at it, and that's what they're going to say. They're not lying, and they're not just trying to sell you. But the reason that this happens is because the best equipment is always going to be the equipment that you know how to use the best. And you know how to use the equipment the best that you just have yourself. I have a Sony camera. I like Sony. I'm a real content creator. I'm gonna show you, like, this is my work desk. It's messy, it's real, it's used. I've got, video equipment. I've got extra camera equipment. I've got mics. I just wanted to get like a real video for real people who are really starting out on content, so that they can get out on a right foot and keep going. The main roadblock that people run into is often the tech and the processing of the data and figuring out exactly what your next step is when you hit a roadblock. There's no perfect piece of equipment. There's no perfect system. The system that's the best for you is going to be the one that you enjoy working on, or you have a community of people who can help you figure out the problems that you're going to run into. Because I've been making content for 4 years, and I yesterday struggled on TikTok Live for over an hour trying to get a new mic and a new camera setup. And so when you're starting to make content, whether it's a podcast, short form content from your cell phone, and you added some new wireless mics to, level up your content game, like, it's a continual process. And so this is the secret, okay? I'm gonna tell you the secret, and then I'm gonna go sit down in the studio and be a little bit more organized for you. The equipment that's gonna work best for you is gonna be the equipment that you like, that your friend likes, or someone that you like has familiarity with, and that can even be someone who's a creator. So if your favorite creator uses Sony cameras to make all their content, and you want to make content for something else that you're interested in, use Sony cameras. Because when I was struggling to make those TikTok videos, the guy who I was sitting next to in the office, he happened to be a streamer for TikTok, and he would stream video games. And I messed around by myself for, I'm not joking, 30 minutes, and I couldn't figure it out. And he walked in, a passing by conversation. I told him the problem I was having, and he said, oh, that's the Windows is taking over the mic selection. Don't try to set the mic in TikTok Live, set the mic in your actual computer. And he solved my problem in an instant. So the secret sauce for content creation is not getting a perfect system. It's not getting everything perfectly figured out, but it's just getting to where content is fun for you. And when it knocks you in the dirt, when you struggle with it, it's not so miserable that you quit. Number one is don't get stuck on the equipment. This is my office. This is my little intro. I'm gonna go up to my recording studio, which is where I have set up to actually record most of my content. I do like vlog style stuff in here. But I'm going to take you to my recording studio and show you the pretty side, so you guys can believe that I actually, kind of know what I'm talking about sometimes. This is the pretty recording studio. It is literally just a guest room in my house that I, set up a wall that looks cool. So I got some stuff related to the content I make in the background, something a little bit about my personality, and I painted the walls and put a light up. Got a little box light, and I got a really nice window. This is secret sauce number 2 for content creation. If you want to keep the battle going and keep it up, like not give up, you need to make it really easy for you to record content. If I have to redecorate and set the lights up and tear the lights down and start over every time I want to make content, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. When you're starting out, try to think of like a consistent place that you can just go It's super fast setup. You click record and you just dive, right? Consistently, because content and connecting with people virtually is the same thing as maintaining relationships in the real world. You want to be able to show up and show up and show up. If it's a coworker, you're making best friends with them because you see them on a consistent basis. And so when you're building communities online, you want to be able to show up and be consistent. The only way to do that and not burn out and get sick of it is making it really easy for your content creation. This is all the secret sauce that content creators all do. The good content creators, they all do this, but no one really talks about it. The most important things isn't like the external factors like the algorithm or the camera or the equipment. The most important things are the internal systems that you set up within your own unique circumstances and your own unique life. I need to breathe, and I'm gonna put this on a tripod and we'll go in just a little deeper, and then I'll leave you guys with your next steps. I did this video a little bit backwards. So I did number 1 and 2, most important things. Number 3, third on the list, is actually more important than the first 2, and that is your unique identity. You don't want to try to be someone else. The algorithm itself is actually backwards and broken. The algorithm wants you to be like someone else so that they can put you in front of people who like that other person's videos. It's crazy because creativity is actually killed by the algorithm. It's a backwards system. Third, and most important thing, even though it's last on the list, is actually your unique identity, your skills, your interests, your hobbies. We know what I like. I'm a photographer, and I'm actually trying to go on my own content creator journey to actually connect with people more on a deeper level and actually be able to offer higher services like editing services and all that stuff. That's in the works. I'm not selling that right now. I'm still in the photographer stage. I gotta film content for people to keep this journey, this mission, this channel going. But the most important thing over the equipment, over the system for making content creation simple and easy, the most important thing is a good understanding of your specific identity, your specific gifts, and what you have to uniquely offer the world. And then you don't have to let the algorithm tell you what to do. You actually show up with the skill or the talent or the light or the spark that's gonna get people to actually convert to followers. I see people all the time get tons of views on their videos because they followed a trend, and I go to their page and I'm like, there's gonna be 1 million followers if they got a video to blow up like this, and there's, less than 10,000 followers on their page, less than 5,000 followers. Even my page, not a ton of followers right now at the making of this film. Change that system. The thing that the algorithm doesn't want you to know is that, the algorithm doesn't want you to know this, but people play into what the algorithm says instead of telling the algorithm who they are. But I'll help you with that at the end of this video. The thing is that people want you to copy their trend because that promotes their pages. You did this TikTok dance, you did this thing, more people are doing that trend that you started, it's gonna push your page. The only person who actually grows, it's like a content when you're doing trends, is a pyramid scheme. If I make a trend and I get you to do the same exact video or use the same audio, everyone else underneath that trickles down into a pyramid scheme. Back in the day, I was born in 1998. So I was back on the OG YouTube. Before the algorithm got finely tuned and all this stuff, you would see content from people you liked and your friends and the people you followed. That would hit your feed the most. Now, the algorithm wants you to, increase watch time and, whatever's getting other people to stay locked in is gonna keep you locked in. The algorithm's way lazier than a human making a choice to like a video, follow up, go to someone's page, and you can see it. You can see it in the results. Obviously, I'm very passionate about social media, society, content creation, and the algorithm and all this stuff. The point is, the only way that you're gonna be able to be consistent and have growth in content is, first of all, starting the process. Also, knowing who you are so that when the algorithm, sucks you dry and you're not getting the views you want, you're not getting the followers you wanted, you're still having fun because the content you're making is true to who you are. You stay in your identity, you stay in your lane, and you just keep going day by day. The people who you want to see your videos, the people who are actually gonna continue to engage, follow, and help you build that vision that you're working on, they're gonna show up. I talk a lot more about this. This is my sales pitch, right? What's this guy selling? He's not just this happy. My sales pitch is an online community that that allows people to connect, not through the algorithm, but through intentionally wanting to be themselves, who they were created to be, and grow in an intentional manner, not being a follower, but actually being the creative person that content creators, entrepreneurs, and just social media users claim and want to be. They want to be creative. We all have a spirit of creativity in us, and we want to use it, okay? We don't like the algorithm telling us what to do, but we do it to get in front of people. I created a school academy, SKOOL.com/social media essentials. And you don't spell out social media essentials, it's just spelled SOME. It'll be linked below. But this community it's got video resources where we're talking about your identity, the audiences you're trying to talk to, the equipment, how you use it, not specific equipment, but things like framing, lighting, audio, the principles and the fundamentals and the essentials, regardless of the equipment, regardless of the niche, regardless of your mission on social media. It's what you're gonna need to understand and know to actually see that growth that converts to not only joy and satisfaction in your content creation, but also it converts into value that you're able to deliver to people, or you're able to serve people virtually. It's a lot more of an intense process than people realize, and this is a journey I've been on for 4 years. I'm just starting the part where I'm actually getting online, making content with the mission intended to serve, and not just use the community for views, likes, subscribers, and ultimately publicity to move my photography, videography business forward. Every time you get on social media, there's an exchange happening. But knowing who you are and what you bring to the table is the most important step. Regardless of the equipment, regardless of how good you are at consistently getting and making content, the win happens when you know who you are and what content you're supposed to be making and how you're supposed to be serving people online, in your community, all over the place. These phones and the algorithm and all this stuff is just an extension of who we are. I'm Cameron Cole. Thank you for looking at life and social media through the lens of truth with me. I hate to say it, but like, follow, and subscribe. No, okay, do that, but more importantly, go check out the Skool Academy. It's $50 a month. The reason I put a price on it is because I want people in there who are like, I'm gonna get this investment in towards social media, and I'm gonna get the most I can in this time. You get a 7-day free trial if you wanna go in there, look at it, whatever. Do the whole course in 7 days and bounce. But yes, I'm selling a course. I believe in this one. I put a lot into it. If you've made it this far in the video, I've entertained, I've brought value, I've connected to the real person on the other side of this video. Whether you're interested, whether you have the capacity, whether you have the desire, please go look at the videos, do the free day, 7-day free trial, and just look at what I've built. It's genuinely designed to not just me rambling, but this is where I've built a place to have a conversation. It's a 2-minute video, and then it's actually like an interface where you can type out, answer questions. You're actually getting me asking you questions. Pull that person out of you that will be easy to promote on social media, easy to grow and develop in your community. So, buttons. Get it? So buttons. Anyway, this is Cameron Cole. I like cameras. I like helping people. And go check out the link below. This is my dad's camera. Okay, it's a generational thing. This is my dad's camera. This is my wife's grandpa's camera. And this is a camera that my buddy got from a house clean out because he does real estate, and he gave it to me because he thought of me. That's all I got. Go check out the thing, please, because I want to help content creators. If you're here trying to get help with content, you're a content creator. Let someone who's made a bajillion mistakes and is still making mistakes come alongside you in that journey. Kingdom of Heaven's at hand. Jesus loves you, and he's the one who brings light into this dark world. Let him reflect off of you. Please. This is last bit of little knowledge I want to give you. Last little bit of knowledge I want to give you. This is for free, and why you should go to school and check out the curriculum and the community and the course I've been building and have built. I have to call to action. Every content creator has to call you into action. You've gotten this exchange for free, time for time, right? If you want to grow, if you want to build, if you want to get more, you need to invest more. You will reap what you sow. I'm just trying to get you to come along with the journey. You've trusted me with what? 10, 15 minutes of your time. I need a little bit more so that I can help you more. I can't help people who don't want to be helped. People who want to be helped have to show up with time. If you want to learn something, drumming, got to play drums. If you want to learn about photography, you got to take pictures. That first initial investment, 60-second TikToks, that's why everyone's like, come to my page, go to the link in my bio. Come, because if you need help, I need more of you. And so yeah, that's the last little bit. So like when you're making content, you can't help people until they come to you. So you're like, hey, you're educating people on what you have for them, how you can help them. And then you show them your real personality to diffuse that alarm that's saying, scammer, he's trying to rob me for my money. Bring your real person to the internet, and then people won't mind if you ask them to invest more time, money, or energy in you. Okay, that's it. I'm out of here. Go check it out. I want to help you. Also, this is me, as I just sometimes can't stop. I'm working on it. Anyway, I genuinely want to help you. This is why people want to help you. It's because who I am, my identity, is empty if I can't serve someone with it. I'm a photographer, and if I have no photography clients, I can't do what I love. But if my photography clients disrespect me or don't pay me an appropriate amount, that crushes and destroys me. If I could do it for free and be filled up and the bills were paid, I would. I love it. Photography and videography is my identity. And there's something just like that for you out there, that if you could do it for free, you would. But we live in a world with systems and rules. But let's find a balance in there to be who we were supposed to be, serve people, and just do things that make us feel complete and full. We all have unique identities. Let's go figure them out together.